Hi guys, we're here in the DMI Guitar Lab studio, and we're going to show you how easy it is to care and feed for your instrument after it's purchased. So first off, you need to get yourself a couple of supplies. We're going to take the strings off this guitar, so we have a string winder. In fact, what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of peel them back and reuse them, because this has been given to us by Hagstrom. Hagstrom is using DMI Guitar Lab's products on all their guitars that come out of the factory, so that really gives a superior finish, fit, and quality that you just can't get anywhere else. And to the end user, the benefits are that when the guitar arrives to you, it doesn't have any oxidation or green goo growing on the nickel frets and things like that. So it's ready to go right out of the box. Frets are nice and gleaming, and all you have to do is just tune it up and play. So since Hagstrom has graciously given us this guitar for demonstration purposes, we're just going to maintain what they've sent us, and we're just going to peel the strings back. So with that, we're going to use a chopstick. We're going to use a nice square chopstick. It has more surface area and isn't going to dent the finish on the back of the neck. Okay. Also, the next thing you're going to need to get is you're going to need to pick up some fret butter. Fret butter is available online and from your local music store. Inquire with them. Another thing that we like to use with the fret butter product is cotton terry cloth. You're going to want to get one of those. Face cloth is fine, or just any old cotton terry cloth. Don't use microfiber, it doesn't have enough tooth. Cotton is where it's at. So we're going to go through and give you a quick demo, and then we can discuss some other products that we have that you see out here. And so with that, let's start the demo. And there we go. We've got our friend with the chopstick. So now that we've got our fingerboard exposed, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves a package of fret butter. And fret butter is resealable, and it depends on how you treat it, how many uses you can get out of it. Some people get 10, some people get 15. I've heard of people getting 18 uses. Really, it just depends. So what you do is you come in here and you tear off the top, and you discard that. And then you open up the zipper. It's already sealed, so there's nothing to worry about it drying out. It'll last for years. Even sealed, just don't rip the package. And then you got the fret butter cloth. Here it is. It's really nice. It smells like bubble gum or something. Looks really cool. And we're going to use this as an applicator. We're not going to actually really do any work with this cloth. We're just going to use it as an applicator. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to put it on the fingerboard like this. Just use it as an applicator. And that's it. That's all we're going to do with the fret butter. Okay, so now we've got our fret butter on there. We're going to stick it back in our little pouch. We're going to zip it back up and save it for later. We're going to come over here with the cotton terry cloth, and we're going to fold it over. We're going to make a nice little nodge out of it, okay? And I prefer this method, maybe because I'm lazy, but I like to use it like this. And I just simply go up and down the fingerboard like this. And it doesn't take too many times. It's already soaked in and done what it needs to do, and it's working away. And we'll just go like this a couple of times, and then we'll fold it over and do it again. Now we're going to do this a few times until most of the blackness is removed. For really hard, stubborn stuff, you want to get in there and maybe go like this, but we don't have anything stubborn like that. It'll take out years of grime. Tons of finger cheese. It's amazing. So one of the cool things about fret butter is it hydrates the fingerboard. And you think, well, Jay, why aren't we using like a liquid in a bottle and squirting it on or spraying it on or whatever like that? Is because when you squirt something like that on your fingerboard, it overhydrates the guitar, and the frets sit into a little slot. That tang fits into a little slot. And what happens is that little slot wicks up all that oil that you're spraying on there, and then you prematurely get a fret pop, where frets are lifting out of the fingerboard of the guitar. And then when you bring it into a technician, they have a real hard time tagging that fret back down with ultra thin, water thin, super glue, or however they're doing it, because the wood is so impregnated with oil that the glue can't bond to the wood. So we just use it as an applicator. We put it on here. There's no need to wet this thing up really hard. And if you maintain your guitar with the fret butter product, when you change your strings, your guitar will be as hydrated as it ever needs to be for the rest of its life. It's really so easy. The other thing it's doing is it's also polishing the nickel fret. So that's where we see a lot of this blackness coming off. And then when we're all said and done, what's happened is we've left an anti-corrosive microscopic finish on there. Does not choke tone at all. and it prevents oxidation from forming from the acids and the sweat, you know, from your fingers and stuff like that. A lot of guys used to bring guitars to me, and they would just be totally just turning green from rust. And my question was, do you drink a lot of soda pop or Coke? And they go, oh yeah, I drink tons. And of course, you know, when you have a diet like that, it really affects perspiration and things like that. And so when we put them on the fret butter program and they maintain their guitar with our products, they find that their fingerboards don't even turn green anymore. One of the things that helps with Hagstrom is that when their guitars are in transit over the water for many months on a time and then sitting in warehousing before they get distributed down to the dealers, is there's just lots of inclement conditions that these guitars sit in. And so oxidation occurs there. By using our products on their guitars at the factory, it prevents oxidation from forming in its life cycle as it's going from factory to end user. And so you end up with a really nice product that everybody through the supply chain wins with this, because it's so easy and effortless for everybody in the chain. Now that we put the fret butter on there, you know, that's all there is to do. We've done that. Really only takes a couple of seconds, and then we can just simply, you know, pull our chopstick out and then go through the whole tightening sequence again of the strings and the restringing. And that's how you use fret butter. Do it every time you change your strings. It should last you quite a long time. So with that, we want to thank you for your time for watching this video. We'd also like to thank our supporters all around the world. Hagstrom, thank you for bringing this guitar out for me and letting me work with you guys. We're really stoked to be working with you in the factory, and all of the clientele base that picks up these beautiful instruments. These are really great instruments. The fit and the finish on these is really high quality. It's really amazing. So go out, pick yourself up a Hagstrom, and enjoy the art of music. And with that, I'm going to sign off. Bye.